first truth about life purpose is that it addresses who you are and not what you do. What this means is that our purpose in life doesn't necessarily mean what it is we do for a living, but who we are in God. Similar to last week when we talked about how your purpose doesn't have to be a certain career. This is why it's very important to learn more about our fuller identity as sons and daughters of God, because we need to be absolutely clear on a distinction between who we are and what we do. Who I am is a son of God, set free from sin and the grave, and living free in the love and grace of Jesus Christ. Now, what I do, on the other hand, is that I help Christians strengthen their relationship with God to position themselves to walk in and thrive in their greater life purpose. So when we don't know the difference between who we are as in our identity in God and what we do, over time we confuse ourselves and we're even at risk of a future identity crisis because deep within we are lacking that solid foundation and knowing who we truly are. This is why we can see such really successful people die of suicide and just struggle with depression, because there's a good chance that they didn't know and truly understand who they were in God. So this process is a little bit slower and it takes time, but it's worth it because we build that solid foundation in God. So Matthew 7:24 through 27 says, "Therefore anyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on a rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat up against that house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." So we need to be careful of what we wish for, even though the success that we want are good desires from God. But if we aren't rooted in God and have that strong character to handle the success, then it's all in vain and it will destroy us. So the main reason why a lot of us are not operating in our callings isn't because God has forgotten us or he's overlooking us. It's because he's waiting for us to start taking more steps and strengthening our walks in him so that we have the stronger character to handle the more that he wants to pour out into our lives. And as a quick win that you can apply to achieve this stronger sense of identity in God is you can do exactly what I did. You can Google Bible verses about identity, write them down, and each day say, "God, I am thankful that I am known by you. I am saved. I'm set free. I'm an overcomer, and I am chosen." And each day, as you keep doing that, your mind will begin to be renewed, and you'll be more rooted as a child of God, and you'll be stronger. You can also check out the book of Ephesians as well. There's some things in there that you will definitely find helpful in this process.